So, welcome back to another episode of Fate Apocrypha. So, in the previous episode, there was a lot of decisions and planning being made around what does each of the master servant pairs want to do, or I guess you can say pairs, you can say groups, in the case of like Shiro. But what do they want to do? Because the Grail is coming closer and closer, so everyone's thinking more and more individualistically, right? Everyone wants to, start thinking about what their wish is and how they're gonna obtain it eventually. So it seems like it's becoming a lot more of a battle on multiple fronts instead of just a two-way battle, which is going to be really, really cool. So first of all, let me preface something. I hate pre-recording these episodes, but this one I am recording like before the previous one went live. So that's why I haven't had the time to read your guys' comments. I just like pointing that out because usually I hate doing it, but tomorrow, or I guess today for you guys, Saturday, I'm not gonna have time to record a new episode. That's why I'm pre-recording one in advance. So just in case I missed something that you guys pointed out in the comments, I haven't seen it yet. Just a heads up. Anyways, another big thing in the previous episode is Shiro, right? We found out, at least what was briefly mentioned, I guess, from, and not directly from Shiro, but from the actually the black side, is that Shiro wants to become the strongest mage so that he can get rid of all of the other mages in the world. So yeah, that's a very, very, very extreme plan. But he basically wants to get rid of every mage so that people won't have to be, I guess, oppressed, or I guess to get rid of some kind of like classicism and stuff like that. It's basically a similar but opposite plan to Gilgamesh, as I said in the previous episode, right? Where Gilgamesh wanted to make everyone better, or like, I guess, he wanted to weed out the lower class. Meanwhile, Shiro wants to weed out the higher class so that everyone is not as oppressed. Sure. I want to see how the entire Red faction, or I guess Shiro faction, is gonna react to that, all of the servants, because they all, not all of them are like completely on his side, right? In fact, I would say that only Semiramis is blindly following him. I feel like Karna is like, as long as you are aligned with my goals, I'm gonna help you out, or I'm gonna be battling together with you. If you're not aligned with my plans, then I'm not. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he does. Atalante and Achilles are even more so on the edge, right? They're more so like, you know what? I'm gonna go along with you for now, but in the at the first instance of like a disagreement, I'm gonna turn my back. That's kind of how it feels like with Atalante and Achilles. They feel like very much, not wanting to help Shiro, but kind of being almost forced to do so because it would be too good of a deal to turn down. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen in that entire faction there, right? I guess we'll find out. So if you want to watch this, Uncut and Unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into Fate Apocrypha, episode 16. What's happening here? Oh no! Oh, Jack! She does not want to listen. Ooh. At least he's dead. What the? Okay, so we're having a Jack the Ripper episode. I'm down. Finally. I'm excited for that. Oh. Oh, Sakamoto Maya is such a good VA.
誰も何も恨むことはなかった。主に好みを委ねたのだから。あなたは強い人ですね。けれど、あの人のことはどう思っているのですか？彼は自らの意志で戦いに臨もうとしています。でも、それを止めないのは本当に正しいことなのですか？
So that's, I'm guessing, the French girl who she possessed and her own will battling it out. Or I guess talking it out. And they're talking about Sieg, right?
ジーク君、どうしたんですか？それ。ああ、ホムンクルスたちの治療を手伝ってる。今俺にできるのはこれくらいしかないからな。
Better than heading into battle.
どうしたルーラ？顔色が悪いようだが。いえ、なんでもありません。よかったら少し持ちましょうか。私もお手伝いします。あ、助かる。行かなければならない場所がいくつもあるんだ。ありがとう。よろしく頼む。はい。
You good?
ジーク君、しっかりしてください。大丈夫。
Whoa! Whoa!
どう？アーチャー。何かわかる？痛くないのですか？今は大丈夫だ。俺は特殊な能力を。
It reminds me of Shishigo's crest, what he was talking about, you know? Passing down the crest poisons the user if it rejects it. Okay.
あなたの言った通り、確かにこの奇跡は優勝のものだったようだ。奪われて困るようなものなど何もないと思っていたが。この黒い侵食はジークフリートの心臓の影響によるものでしょうね。魔力が混じり合っています。侵食？
Oh.
もしかしてジーク君はジークフリートになろうとしているのでは？
Oh, they're merging. The personalities are merging.
ジーク、あなたは今までに2度ジークフリートを憑依させましたね。合計でどのくらいの時間かわかりますか？
Not that long. A few minutes, right?
合わせても5分
Yeah.
程度のものだと思うが。そのわずかな時間があなたの肉体を食いつぶしたのです。ジークフリートに変身するたび、あなたは死に近づく。
Okay, that's a nice and simple explanation of it.
しかし、ジークフリートの力は必要なはずだ。でもあなたは。こればかりは我々が決めることではないでしょう。すべては彼の意志次第です。では、私はこれで失礼します。それと、我がマスターがお二人に来てほしいそうです。いい、マスター。ホイホイと外に出ちゃダメだよ。一応病人なんだからね。
Astolfo.
出るときは一言言ってからだよ。
God, I love you, Astolfo.
僕に比べたらまだまだ子供さ。じゃあね。
Oh, such a cutie.
ジークフリートになるたび死に近づくか。
That's good to know.
まさか俺にも奪われて困るものがあったとはな。それでも俺のやるべきことは変わらない。皆さん、お呼び立てして申し訳ありません。
Fiore?
実は火球の案件が生じましたので相談させていただければと思いまして。未だ所在のつかめない黒のアサシンに。
Here we go. Here we go.
これを見てほしい。キリ
先ジャック。まさか。
ああ、こいつが黒のアサシン。本物の切り裂きジャックだ。
では黒のアサシンはもう魔術師を含む何十人もの人々を殺害しているのですね。聖杯戦争とは関係なく。はい。
Correct.
加えて昨夜だけでも8人トリファスにいた血族からの連絡が途絶えています。おそらくはすでに。わかりました。あなた方が私に依頼したいのは黒のアサシンの討伐ですね。はい。お恥ずかしい話ですが、この問題に対応できるだけの戦力が今
You know, one thing that I find interesting is how I thought that Jean d'Arc is gonna be very impartial as like the judge, and she did start off like that, but she like it's growing more and more apparent just how attached she's getting to Sieg, because it feels like she's spending so many resources and so much time and effort on purely saving Sieg. Meanwhile, we're seeing like so many other innocent people just dying like it's nothing, right? Even though they're not part of the Holy Grail or Greater Holy Grail War. And it seems almost Sieg's life seems almost trivial compared to everyone else. Like how many people have already died due to completely unrelated or I guess related circumstances, but the people who are unrelated to the war, right? Innocent people just dying. So Sieg's lives almost seems trivial, but Jean is still so hellbent on saving him, which is interesting. I guess she did say that this kind of affection towards him is coming from the French girl that she took over the body of.
残っていないのです。これ以上被害を広げないために皆さんの力にすがるしか。安心してください。無関係な人間を巻き込んだサーバントにペナルティを課すのもルーラーの務めです。よかった。ルーラーの役割に抵触する可能性もあるのではと危惧していました。
助かる。これが連絡の取れなくなった魔術師たちの居場所だ。行けば何かわかるかもしれない。ただあまり時間がない。空中庭園に乗り込む準備が完了するまでの3日間。それがアサシンの対処に使える限界になる。楽勝だよ。だって一度戦ったことのあるアーチャーがいるんだし。サーバント3人がかりなんだから。
そうですね。あの時の
And Ruler should be able to control Jack the Ripper with a command spell, right?
どうしました、アーチャー。
Unless
マスター、黒のアサシンの姿を覚えていますか？
Assassin has some kind of like block for it, barrier.
あれ、おかしいですね。確かに一度見ているのに。
覚えてないっていうのか。
でもそんなはずは。ホーグ。さもなければ。
Oh, that's cool.
印象を残させないでいるのでは。
That's cool.
待って。じゃあ黒のアサシンは新名がジャック・ザ・リッパーと分かってるだけで、あとは姿も能力もホーグも何にも分からない。
That's a really cool skill.
そうなりますね。どうやら我々は圧倒的に不利な状況で戦うことを強いられるようです。
I like this kind of skill a lot. I've seen it before, but it's a really cool one. It's like, oh yeah. I was trying to think what it reminds me of. It reminds me of I don't remember what's it called, like God's Plan or something in Hunter x Hunter. Where if you hold your breath, your existence kind of disappears. And even though you are physically there and you're not invisible, people can't see you unless they acknowledge you or something like that. It's really cool. I really like this kind of skill. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
ヤッホー、来たよ。
Oh, they found him.
どうですか。ひどいことを。どう？何か
Damn, the Astolfo drape though. Looking good.
8人全員調査が終わったはずだけど、みんな途中経過をともかく心臓をえぐり出されてる。
こっちも同じ。むごいもんさ。
間違いなく黒のアサシンの仕業でしょう。ただ不可解な点が
Also, Kiran in a
心臓を
suit.
えぐり出してるのはわかる。サーバントに必要な魔力の塊だからな。問題はその前に拷問された。
Oh my god.
それも手ひどくだ。
こっちで見てきた死体の中にも拷問されたのがいたよ。全部じゃないけどさ。
そこなんだ。なぜ拷問された魔術師とされなかった魔術師がいるんだ。
黒のアサシンは人が死ぬ時の恐怖を食らっているんじゃないですか。
それなら全員を拷問して殺してるはずだ。
Oh yeah.
時間がなかったとか？
いや、それも考えにくい。
Maybe just for fun.
全て後手に回っている。余裕はあるはずだ。
何かの魔術儀式かと思ったのですが。
よし、これから残留思念の再生をやる。
何それ？
つまり彼が亡くなる直前の情報を得ることができる。
Oh, it's like Moody Blues from JoJo's.
背に腹は変えられないってね。始めるぞ。
That's cool. Yes! Thank God she's dead. She was definitely my least favorite character in the show. Astolfo's master. Oh!
これ大丈夫なの？この坊ちゃん明らかにヤバそうだけど。
死者の断末魔の瞬間を味わう。
That's horrible!
その苦しみは途方もないものでしょう。
That's horrible, but it's such a cool skill though.
ねえ、早く教えて。
Us. It kind of looked like command spells. That's such a cool skill though. Horrible to exist, to experience though.
おそらく拷問された魔術師がつぶやいたものでしょう。俺ならわかると。
俺ならわかる。どういうことだ。
Oh no, I have a bad feeling.
確かこれをしてカウレス、どうした？
逃げろ、姉ちゃん。
No!
そっちにアサシンがいる。アサシンが拷問で引き出したのは城塞に潜入する方法だ。
Summon Kiron with a command spell. Summon him back. Quick!
だから犠牲者の中に警報を解除するコードを知っているやつが。県外。
カウレス殿。
アーチャー。
ねえ、何かあったの？
Jesus.
ねえってば。急いで戻りましょう。
Get out the ride. Get out the ride.
もしもし？
And let's go.
もしもし、カウレス？そんな。
I knew that there were some death flags in the previous episode surrounding either Fiore or Kaulas. Sieg!
こっちだ、こっち。早く来い。
My boy!
これで全員城内に入ったはずだ。今の子は無事か。3の霧にやられている。すでに死亡していた。くそ。だが最初の2人は助かった。お前のおかげだ。おい、他の警備はどうなっている？フィオレの護衛は？当主代行は全5当主の書斎のはずだ。護衛は今はついて
Well,
ないはず。
that's not good.
おい、どこへ行く？ 敵はサーバントかもしれんのだぞ。
Oh, it's like a magical handkerchief. That's good. It's like a gas mask. Here we go.
アペリオ、
Jack's here. Oh, is that the mecha set? There she is. Ooh! Nope. Oh, yup. Ah.
あなたがジャック・ザ・リッパーなの？うん。あなたはユグドミレニアのマスターさんだよね。聖杯はここにはありませんよ。知ってるよ。赤の人たちが持ってっちゃったんでしょ。知っていて。
The last master of Igdomilenia, actually.
潰しやすいところから潰すのは邪道でしょ。
At least of the originals.
ねえねえ、これが欲しいの？あなた、楽しんでいるの？よいしょっと。あなたの大切なものだったのかな。ごめんね、使わせたくないの。だからお預け。いいですよ。なら、こっちを使わせてもらうから。エルケル！
Oh, okay. Ooh, the sound effects. Nice. Dude, the sound design is so good. Bye bye. Oh, wait. Yes. Sieg. Right? Yeah.
誰？殺してあげる。
それはこちらのセリフだ。アサシン。
Ooh, the bass. I love this OST. It's calling out to him. Kiron! Just in time.
来ちゃった。4対1じゃ勝ち目ないよね。
We.
次は絶対だからね。
マスター。
So, I wonder if when Jack the Ripper is talking in like plural, I wonder if that's because it's either one of two things, at least in my mind, that I can think of. Is either her just talking about the other girl as well, who is with her, who, I don't know if she's her master or whatever she is, the one that she calls her mommy. She could just be talking about them two, and that's why she's using plural. Or there could be something similar to the Hassan of 1,000 faces or whatever, 100 faces or however many there were, where, well, it's not even similar to that. It's more so Jack the Ripper in Legends was never actually identified, so maybe they're playing on that or having multiple different identities or something, and it's like a sort of like, I don't think it's like DID, but just maybe multiple people, multiple personalities, something like that, maybe? I don't know. That's my
どこか
theories.
怪我はありませんか？
いえ、大丈夫です。ありがとう。おーい、
Yeah! He did call us
大丈
ride.
夫ですか？ジーク君。
ああ、なんとか。
Really? Oh, it's because of the skill. It's because of the skill. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
このままではいたずらに被害者が出るばかりです。力を貸してくれますか？
あいつをこのまま放置するのはあまりに危険すぎる。
Jack the Ripper. That's it. That was a fast episode, man. That's it. Okay, I added this ending to my playlist as well because it's such a banger of a song. Okay, interesting. So Jack the Ripper is taking finally the stage of this battle as well. Or they, I guess, are finally taking the stage, and it's gonna be interesting to see what the goal behind their entire, plan is, I guess. And I do wonder if it is purely for, all of the torturing and stuff like that. I do wonder if that's purely for fun or if there's a reason behind it. Also, obviously, the reason behind like the use of plural when referring to themselves, himself, herself, whatever. So that's also an interesting detail. It's gonna be cool to see what's gonna happen. I honestly thought that Fiore was gonna die here. I thought that one of them is gonna die. If Fiore had died, that would have been the last of the Igdomilenia original masters, right? The only one, I guess, that would be kind of connected to that would be Sieg, but he's not a Igdomilenia. He's just a homunculus created by the Igdomilenia. But yeah, it seems like one master dying here would greatly change the flow of the battle because obviously we know that Shishigo and Mordred have their own plan, which is kind of like very individualistic. They want to basically, they're starting to plan around how they would be the ones to get the Grail. So I feel like Fiore and Sieg are kind of on the same side here for now. I don't know what Sieg exactly is gonna want to do. I feel like he's very much of a goody two shoes character who's gonna be, I don't know, he's gonna be taking the side of justice or whatever, right? I don't think Fiore is. I think Fiore has a few, obviously a few more individualistic ideas, even though she is pretty nice. But then there's obviously Shiro, who God knows what he's gonna do. I guess we'll see that in the next few episodes, which I'm so excited for, man. I feel like this is such a fun show, man. Honestly, it's interesting that I think this is the most, I wouldn't say that I saw a lot of negativity, but people seem very divisive on this show. This show seems like it's been a while since I watched a show that had this many people be like either love it or hate it, right? I'm personally enjoying it a lot, like a lot. It's just a lot of fun, right? It's just a really, really epic fight, like an epic, huge battle, and that's what I really like about it. And so many incredible characters are in this, like characters from obviously from like legends and stuff like that, which is always great to see. Just some incredibly famous and like greater than life characters fighting it out. There's nothing better than that, right? And also the story is, I mean, it's pretty simple, yeah, but it still is happening in the Fate world, which is really, really, I mean, the Fate world is just really interesting. So I feel like just putting a bunch of cool characters in this insanely well fleshed out world and having them fight it out is just a cool premise in itself. So I really am enjoying this. I really wonder how it's gonna eventually wrap up because we are in the last third of the show now. I believe so? It's 25 episodes. So with the next episode, we're gonna be stepping into the last third. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see, yeah, how this is gonna all wrap up. When is the actual Holy Grail War gonna come into play, apart from the Greater Holy Grail War and stuff like that, right? We'll see all of those things in the future, but for now, I'm gonna end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.